Humanity has a strange reflex. We tend to equate sheer volume with actual power. For thousands of years, the people who shout the loudest or build the most towering monuments are the ones we assume hold the ultimate authority. But there is a problem with relying on noise to measure substance. Constant cultural shouting often acts as a smokescreen, designed to hide a profound spiritual emptiness. If you look closely at history, the most enduring truths rarely arrive in a deafening roar. They tend to surface in quiet, focused instructions that slowly tilt how we see the world. The 31st chapter of the Quran, Surah Luqman, is a text revealed during the historical Meccan period, and it is built entirely around one of these quiet instructions. It takes its name from a figure known as a wali, a righteous sage. Luqman wasn't a prophet, but he was a man gifted with deep divine wisdom. The core of this chapter captures a private conversation. It is a father delivering a meticulous, step-by-step curriculum to his son, designed specifically to dismantle human pride. This ancient advice inverts our usual assumptions about dominance. It lays out the case that worldly arrogance is actually a massive vulnerability. This illustrates the first lesson in Luqman's curriculum, mapping God's omniscience. Luqman asks his son to imagine a single mustard seed, even if hidden within every single microscopic human deed, whether good or evil, is meticulously recorded. Nothing escapes notice when the day of judgment arrives. When the universe itself is calibrated to measure the microscopic, our attempts at human grandiosity look completely absurd. It is impossible to outscale a system built on that level of precision. Luqman then scales down from the cosmic to the physical, looking specifically at the human body. He explains how internal arrogance eventually leaks out and corrupts our daily physical movements. He uses a specific Arabic term, tasir. It refers to the physical act of turning one's cheek away from someone while speaking to them. This is a gesture explicitly meant to project superiority. The text explicitly warns against strutting or walking exultantly upon the earth. The message is clear. God detests the boastful. Throwing your weight around physically isn't a display of strength. It is the clearest physical admission of a fragile ego. That fragility extends from how we walk to how we speak. The human ego often uses sheer volume to dominate the surrounding environment. To counter this, Luqman gives a highly practical command. He tells his son to lower his voice and exercise strict auditory restraint in his everyday social interactions. He makes the point using a harsh comparison, equating a loud, boastful human voice to the most abhorrent of sounds, the braying of a donkey. Aggressive loudness never actually establishes authority. It is simply the auditory symptom of an empty vessel trying to simulate substance. If strutting and shouting are just a worldly mirage, the logical question is what eternal truth actually looks like in daily practice. This diagram shows the mechanics of cost, or moderation. Cost acts as the operational antidote to arrogance, serving as the steady baseline for a spiritually grounded life. The curriculum outlines the specific, quiet disciplines required to maintain this balance, holding immense gratitude, or shukr, to God and to parents, establishing regular prayer, and practicing patience through hardship. These quiet, repetitive actions are the actual mechanics of maintaining power over yourself. And mastering yourself is infinitely harder than trying to exert power over the people around you. The loud, boastful monuments of human pride eventually erode. Like sand dunes caught in a fierce wind, they are scattered and erased by time. The Quran reminds us that mankind's true purpose is to serve the Creator and to walk the earth with steadfast, quiet humility. The loud mirages of the world will inevitably fade away, but the weight of a single, invisible mustard seed of truth will last for eternity.